Okay, so y'all look. Anyway, it's just a little short. It might be long, but anyway, it's just on here to come on here to tell y'all this story time about when my son. I always get a phone call every time. But this little story time about when my son, we had to rush him to the emergency room, right? So the his medical everybody knows. Okay, so when you're pregnant, of course my sister had got me on Medicaid. My mom and my sister had. I was on my mom. I was really on my mama insurance at the time, but then I had ended up getting pregnant. And I got pregnant. Y'all know I got pregnant. I ain't gonna keep on recycling and saying this over and over because those of you that know me and know me outside of this and that know the real me and know all this anyway. When I got pregnant, um, had to go to. I was not ashamed. I was just upset. I was not ashamed, cause honestly, you know what? I was excited that I was pregnant, but then I was kind of mad. Make sense. A little bit. I was kind of mad because of the little situation that had happened, and I know, you know how you know when you know. So we had to end up. My son had got sick, because he was born with asthma, and they told us that he'll never grow out of the asthma. Thank God for deliverance, baby. Because when I tell you now, he have grown out of the asthma. When I tell you, y'all know he's a certified personal trainer. Y'all know he got his bachelor's in business. Y'all know he got his master's in, I always get it wrong some way, but I get it right. He got his master's in psychology. So y'all know, yeah, he's hard. He's hard. But he's not a bad person. Thank God he's not a bad person. But anyway, let's get straight on into this because I told y'all I was going to rant into y'all about the story time. Anyhow, so he had his doctor's appointment. We had took him to his doctor's appointment. So when we took him to his doctor's appointment, I'm not going to call the doctor name. I'm not going to call her name. Y'all know I don't like calling name because I ain't got time for nobody to tell me, oh, she called our name. And, or we can sue her, or we can do all this. I ain't got time for all that because y'all know everything I do is copyrighted and I got it, you know, legal. So we took him to Dr. Harrison. When we took him to Dr. Harrison had told us that even though she had just saw him, so we had to call her for an emergency. You know how Medicaid do. Medicaid only see you like what was it? I think it was like 3 times a year or 2 times a year. I think that's how long. But anyway, y'all know how Medicaid do. Medicaid don't see you like that. So during the time, didn't know what was going on. My sister was in school. My sister had already graduated, from getting her. Um, she had already had her nursing license and everything. So she was going back to school for something else, and so she went. She didn't have that long to graduate. When we got him when we called the doctor, Dr. Harrison said she couldn't see him. So we had to rush him to the emergency room. So when we rushed him to the emergency room, time we got him to the emergency room, Dr. Larry told us, which was a guy, one of the best doctors. I'm talking about one of the best medical doctors you can have in Alabama. I'm talking about like one of the, I mean, and y'all know I don't like to do no colors, stuff like that, but one of the best doctors. Dr. Larry said, good thing y'all brought him on in here. I almost lost my son. My son had an asthma attack. They had to put him in the hospital for a week. So we took turns by sitting there with him. So my mom and dad, they had to, my dad, he was already working at the hospital anyway. So my mama, she was working at it. Y'all know my mom is a mental health worker anyhow. Y'all just as well as my sister, she's a nurse and a mental health worker too. So my mama, they all of us took turns, and so I was still in school then. So I stayed on up there the most of the time. I didn't mind missing school anyhow, but my mom and them didn't want me to keep on missing school like that. So my sister, she came, she stayed up there all night. And my brother, he was coming and staying. We took turn. Y'all, when I tell y'all, that Medicaid, I'm not gonna say it's not nothing wrong with the Medicaid, because I know a lot of people now trying to get Medicaid, because I hear that it's good in certain, like in certain ways. I guess it's good if you got like a double insurance or something. I don't know if that it is, but every time I think about that, and I was like, oh my God, my son, you know what? I'm blessed. I'm really blessed, because it's a part of me, and that's my heart. Y'all know, anybody know me, know me. Y'all know me, know me, know me. That's my heart. And for me to be about to lose my son, every time I sit up and I think about it, I be like, Lord have mercy. You know what, Lord, you don't brought me so long. Lord, it's just like the song Deborah's Night. You know, so many times. And I think about what I would have been, what I did, because that's my child. I was about to lose. And then I was like, Mama, you know what? I honestly tell my mama this: if it had not been for the good Lord and my family, that's why I tell you, if you don't have a good support family, and I see some people turn, and do unnecessary stuff and everything. And I tell you, I'm not gonna even lie. I got a good support family. Not only just family, I got a good support, praying, powerful family. And we praise it. Not only just we just pray together, stay together, and so people try to do stuff. And then I was like, Mama, you know what? If you and Daddy, and if y'all hadn't stepped in, I probably would have been on the strip pole somewhere trying to. I said, but when nobody wanted to see what I had, she'd be like, no, you wouldn't. I said, I probably would have been on drugs or something like that. Because sometimes I'd be looking at some of these people, and I'd be like, they lost. And that's why I try not. Which I don't try. I know I don't make fun of nobody, and I know I don't. You know, I'm not gonna say that I don't lie on nobody, but I will say this now: you do something to me, cause it used to be a time that I used to get revenge back, but I don't got stronger than that now, because usually when you lie on me or say something bad about me or say something negative about me, people know, they know. Because I was telling somebody the other day something about something that was said about me in the comments with something. I was telling somebody that, and they told me, they said, that don't even sound like you. And then, so they had saw it for themselves, and they said, you know what? They said, I've been following you, and I have been wondering where you was. And they said, that don't even sound like you. So I was like, you know what? You about the 10th, 11th person that don't say that. So I saw what my son, and you know what? I tell y'all what, that little boy don't play about me. You do not play about me. I thought, baby, I thought I had a bed. No, my mom and my daddy, he do not play about them, because he break his neck. See about to see about his mom and daddy. He'll tell me off, and I had to tell him, so that, don't you know I'm still your mom? you know. But I'm just so grateful and so thankful that that a God continued to brought me this far. I mean, it's just, like I said, I can go on and on, because that Medicaid, I did not know that, like the Medicaid, when it did that, because I was getting Medicaid, and I was getting WIC. And I'm not ashamed to say that I wasn't get that, that I didn't get it, because I did, because my sister, she had signed me up for it, even though I didn't. And y'all, let me tell you something. When I was getting the wig, I ain't gonna even lie. I did not know how to use the wig for real. I did not know what to do with the wig. So I learned how to use it. And then when I got the Medicaid, I just all I know is they said that the Medicaid, you couldn't pay for, I think it was cold and narcotic medicine, and I think they said you could go to the doctor like so many times, like I said, out of the year. But then I was like, wait a minute, the emergency parts and all that kind of stuff. Who gonna do that? That is so much. He died. Are you serious? You know what? I just pray that he make it. I just pray that he make it. Okay, I'm sorry that y'all. We got a friend of mine that's in a. We got a friend of mine that's in the hospital right now. So, but back to what that throw me off right there for real. That throw me all the way. That throw me all the way off. But I know that when they said that about the and I think it was certain doctors that you could see. That's another thing. It was like certain doctors that you only could see. You couldn't see like if the specialists and all that kind of stuff, and then you had to get a referral to go to the doctor. So y'all know it was so hard to get, like referrals and everything. And yes, I know I saw you coming. But like we were saying the other day, it's nothing wrong with that. Because actually, a lot of people now, and I say this a few minutes ago because I'm finna re-answer your question. A lot. I go. Actually, I go. Oh, actually, I go Friday. Thank you for asking. I go Friday, yeah. But a lot of people is trying because I got a friend right now that's trying to get Medicaid, and I don't know if it's something like when we get older that the Medicaid, plays a part in with your insurance and everything. Now, me personally, I don't knock it because I got Blue Cross Blue Shield, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I pay for it, and my co-pays when I go to the doctors. Yeah, they kind of like high depending on what it is. So, which doctor did I go to? Cause like when I went to, come speaking of my medical doctor, cause when I go, like right where I'm at now, my co-pays is kind of a little expensive, not inexpensive, but expensive. Which I was like, okay, you know what? Sometimes we just going to the doctor they getting paid more. Y'all, when I see y'all, I looked at my piece of paper when I got from Blue Cross the other day. I had went to the doctor, and when I went to the doctor, I was like, okay. And I think they had gave me like, yeah, they did. I ain't no thinking. They gave me 4 shots, right? Cause of my back. Y'all know situation back. They gave me 4. They gave me um well, I think it was a Rosifin, Toradol, and I know they gave me something called, I think it was Finley or Finnegan, because I told them the one that started with the PH or the F or something. I told them, I was like, oh, no, 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 no. And they gave me like a, no, I said, I don't want that shot because that shot make you do stuff and act crazy. They was like, no, no, this is what this for. I said, because I'm not trying to be hitting nobody. Because I always tell my son, if I get, if I get sick, he keep refusing to do it. I told him, I said, if I get sick, I said, just put me, if I get any sicker than what I am now, which I don't claim my sickness at all, because, I push myself, I do what I can and everything. And I was like, okay, if I get any sicker, put me in nursing home. He's like, for what? I said, because I don't want you to be trying to handle me. He was like, well, I'm gonna put you in a nursing home. But when I tell you that, I watch my son. When I say that, my son take, not only just him, my brother and my sister too. So don't y'all go be big trying to mess up stuff. My sister and my brother, all of us, we pull us in, and I watch them how they helped with my mom and dad. And I thank God, and I tell my son each and every day. But I looked at that piece of paper, y'all, back to what I was saying. When I looked at the piece of paper, I was like, okay, the insurance only pay. Now, remind you that my copay, one day, because it's with the specialist, it's like $50. But up here, it's like 85. So, which is still not bad. Like, man, I'd be like, I ain't gonna pay no $85 just to see no doctor and then they ain't gonna do that. So I looked at it. The insurance didn't pay nothing but 77 cents. I was like, what? The insurance, and I was like, Blue Cross ought to be ashamed when they sell. And I was like, Mama was like, oh, when I told her, I said, Mama, I said, because y'all know the business number. My mama got that business number, the 504 number. So that's her number. Anyway, y'all know, most of y'all know the 504 number anyhow. And she was like, get off my phone. I said, Mom, I said, these insurance folks did not pay number 77 cents. And I said, now, I was hoping that doctor didn't send me no bill, but that doctor sent me a bill. When the doctor sent me a bill, I was like, now, wait a minute, hold up. You mean to tell me that what I got to come up? I had to pay you the copay, and then I got to come up out of my pocket and pay you this. But I think it's like a portion or something that they take or something like that. I don't know how to do with I don't know how to do with the insurance. I just thank God because, like I said, I pays for it out of my I pays out of for it out of my pocket faithfully, and I thank God for me paying for it. Now sometimes I accidentally let it double, not intentionally to let it double. But anyway, you know what? Why you delete it? I had saw what you said, but why you delete it? Oh, okay. Well, you know what? It ain't no wrong. It ain't no wrong questions. So it ain't no wrong questions or nothing like that. Like I said, I'm an open book. I don't mind answering no questions. You ask me whatever you want to ask me, but just don't get a little too personal. Because if you get a little too personal, I'm not gonna answer. But I'm very open to Really? But you know what? I get that a lot. I don't. You know what? I don't judge nobody, and it's not like it's not that. It's just that I don't know. I don't know why I don't never judge nobody. I mean, I'm not gonna say nothing bad about a person, but only if you piss me off. Yeah, I would say something bad, but I would say something bad to you. You know, like if you the one that pissed me off, and then like I said, I thank God back in my for my deliverance because I'm not saying that to be funny because yes, I was some hot pistol, honey. I was a very hot pistol. I did. You know what? Somebody else was telling me that, but I might just go on into that one because this one right here is mainly just about my son about the time when he had asthma, but he doing so I probably will. I, you know what? Look, you asked me that too, and I'm gonna show it to you. Lip tease. I mean, not lip tease. I must be thinking about lip tease because I know me and lip tease. I thank God for her. I thank God for lip tease because you know what not her but Roxy Cosmetic. That's who I got it from. Roxy Cosmetic out of New Orleans. Oh yes, 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 yes. And I do. But you know what? Now you know what? When you get it, I promise you, when you wake up, you're gonna be like, wait a minute, it's gonna still be on. Actually, I got my hair cut. I had got my hair cut back here in April. And when I got my hair cut in April, I really was supposed to be getting my hair cut back in November. I was supposed to be getting my hair cut back here in I supposed to be getting my hair cut back in July and August of 2020. Then I had decided to get it again cut back here in no I think that was not 2020. It was in 19, 2019. I lied. I was supposed to be getting it cut around August, June, July of 2019. But I had changed my mind about getting it cut because I had decided to go on and get some braids. I was you know, little mini video, little mini video that somebody asked me to be in. Yeah. Oh, you saw it. Thank you. You saw it. Thank you. So, of course, the big opportunities and the big stuff that, that's going. So, I ain't going to brag too much and brag, Because what God got for me is for me. And can't nobody take it from me. And can't nobody stop that for me. So, even if just what you just said down there, I saw what you just said. Even if that was said, I saw exactly what you said. Now, don't you delete it, just leave it up there. Don't dare delete it. Just I seen just what you said. But I got my hair cut in April. When I got my hair cut in April, what I had put in my hair is moisturizer. At first, I was putting grease in here, right? So when I was putting grease, I noticed that the grease was like drying it, and then I noticed when it started growing, that it was just like hard to comb, just hard to comb. So I was just like, man, no, I'm sick of this, and then I was just so over it. So I was just like, no. But now it don't grow so right up under here. Believe it or not, up under here, it is braids up under here, and I'm surprised that because I went and I got my ends cut. I keep my ends clipped. So, because at first I was like, no, I ain't got to keep my ends clipped. But no, I did not use it because it didn't have no ingredients in it. But I know the lady personally because the doctor that I used to see, I know the lady, that's his daughter. The lady that made the hair grease, I know her personally. I know him, her, and her mama, and the brother. Personally, I never did use it, but I have heard some good stuff about it. It's still in the. And the lady was like, "Oh no, I don't sell it for like the $13 and stuff." And I was like, "What?" She's like, "No, I don't sell it for the $13, $15." But she don't have the ingredients on there, so I used the. Yeah, I do. But you know what? I use the protein packs from Walmart and somewhere else. The pressure wash. The pressure wash. Go ahead and pressure wash the house. Hmm. You can pressure wash the house yourself. Hmm. Okay, but I did the what was it? I did the videos of the miracle, the Dr. Miracle. I ain't gonna. Ooh, baby, when you put that Dr. Miracles in your head, it's just like Dr. Miracle doing a miracle already. Dr. Miracle already working. He performing some miracles because you can really feel it in your head. But what I had been taking was the vitamins that I take. Really, the vitamins that I be taking. is the biotin vitamins, but I also take the kaleidoscope um, gummy vitamins. I take those. Now I'm not gonna say that, I'm not gonna say did. All I know, I just got to pay for it. That's all I know. And so I was taking the gummy vitamins like crazy. But I do put like the milkshake tangler in there, but not from Kaleidoscope. I use it from the Dollar Tree. Like I said, I use it. And so then I started putting the moisturizer in there. And so it seemed like my hair would just moisturize. So when I finally go to the beauty shop, I go now. I still go to my barber to try to, cause my hair was just grow. I shaved my own self back there a couple of times cause my barber had to go out of town, and he got his own truck and he got his own trucking business. So I decided to do what I know how to do myself. This last time, I just got it. I just ended up getting it braided, and when my mama first started, she started to braid it. Then she had got tired, so then I ended up going to somebody that we know. This guy, he got it just plaited in like little plaits looking like Esther from Sanford and Son. Cause I wanted to let my scalp breathe. Like, okay, well, you know what? Sometimes these braids up here look like these braids up under here look like Queen Latifah from Set It Off. Cleo, that's what them braids look like up under here. And you know what? I do. I kind of want to keep it cut because honestly, I love my style. But the only reason that I got this, because I end up getting these either sold in or like to, you know what? I do not leave my braids up under here up for no 2 months. They recommend that, but to me, your hair go to smelling and stinking. So I typically leave mine up about a month, like 3 weeks, and then I go back and I wash and I go. I wash. If I don't feel like taking it down, I go to them and let them take it down, and I do the wash, blow drying and the deep conditioner and everything, and then I do the sitting up under the dryer. But no, I'm not going to no logs. Excuse me, I'm not being funny, but I ain't going to no logs. Somebody else was asking me that, but no, locks is out. But I thought about getting it cut again. But right now, you know what? And I'm gonna do. I think it's on my video sometimes where you see that it's like a big cut um on here. Oh yeah. So anyway, yeah, this was just a little rant about the emergency room. So I got a couple of calls I gotta make, and then I gotta go do a couple of stuff. So y'all, I will be back for the live later on, so y'all know where y'all can catch me at. I know y'all can catch me on in traffic. You know what? I do, and you know what? I thank you. I saw it. Thank you so much because what I did is I slept. I got up and I said, Lord, thank you for letting me see another day, another year. I was like, Lord, I'm feeling these pains. I'm not mad at you. I don't want to make this about I. And I said, Lord, I said, first of all, let me thank you for my family. And let me thank you for my mom and my dad and my immediate family. And Lord, let me thank you for my son. And I was like, Lord, and thank you for the people that's on the outside, people that I don't know. Now, I've never been the type of person that's going to tell you that I can feel somebody else's, that I can read a person. Because I can't. I can't read a person. I can, like, if, I can't tell what type of person you is from the internet. I can't do that. And I've never been the type of person that says that I got that gift. And I've never been the type of person that say, oh, I'm a prophet or I got this as an ancestor, because me personally, I don't believe in that. But if you around me, and if I pick up on something, I have been that type of person to be like, you know what, some just ain't right about this. Some just, and I will be like that. You know what? It just, if I can't put my hands on it right then and there, it it will, eventually link out. And so I can't just sit up there and say that, cause I have sometimes I have been off a little bit by thinking somebody was a certain way and they wasn't, and I have been but I was off like, really, this is how much I was off from that person. Like, you see how this pen is. I was off just that, not even a good bit, but just like the tip of that pen, like right here. See how this, okay, so see how this is right here. So I was off just that little bit by that person because I had said something about the person, and I was like, you know, but another energy that I picked up on, I was not wrong about another. I was not wrong at all about another energy. I was just like, you know what? I couldn't believe that I was that 1,000% right about it. But I don't do everybody like, I don't do everybody like that because, I try not to judge. Because, I get judged, talked about it and everything else. And baby, let me tell you something, I smile and keep it going. Because I'd be like, you know what? Like I said to you before, I don't even believe in y'all. I just realized how many people was in here. I don't even believe in the word hating. I don't even believe in, oh, we got haters. Oh, we got. I just don't believe in it. And I don't believe in anything that like, oh, well, our haters gonna motivate us and all that. I don't believe in it. I just be like, it's so sad that it be us. We don't want to see our own kind make it. We just don't. And I don't know why we can't seem to be happy. And people always say that they can't do nothing. And maybe anybody can pull up any website. Anybody can pull up any website. I saw it. Anybody can pull it up. Yes, somebody told me that I'm always on the For You page. I don't even want to know what the website is. I don't even want to know because I don't even want to honestly get off into that. But to answer your question, let me tell you this before I get ready to go. To answer your question, what's been going on with that? Now, I don't know if at first I thought it was like a little glitch or something in TikTok. That's what I thought it was. But if you notice that the creators, they, have stopped with the bio, the sales, with their business. If you notice that they have stopped putting that up in there, because TikTok has, and then if you notice how some of them had the other page with another phone and stuff. Some of, I don't know if they can log in. I don't know if they was doing it from both phones or two phones or one phone or how they was doing it. But if you notice that a lot of the creators, and not only even the small business, you're a small business or you a big, the reason that they stopped putting their website up there is because TikTok, this is what's making TikTok ban people accounts, and then TikTok is so um I'm not gonna say strategic, but TikTok is so strongly against that. So that's what's going on with that. If you gonna if you and yeah, that's what's going on with that. They don't want you to have. I'm not gonna say. Well, a lot of people was hollering. Well, they don't want us black people on there. No way, they don't want us black people on there. See, people just get on there to have fun. Some people get on there. I'm not gonna say the rest, but what some people get on there, cause you one of the ones that did it. So I'm not gonna say that. But me and a friend of mine yesterday, a couple of days ago, we were talking about, oh, we just, we just do our videos. When we do our videos, we don't worry about the rest. But that's what's wrong with it now. You cannot, you cannot have your business. You cannot promote your business on TikTok no more. And if TikTok catch, like the little butterflies and the little, what is it? What they call it? The little butterflies. Butterflies are good now. Don't get me wrong. Butterflies are real good, but the they don't want you support. They don't want you. I'm getting tired now. So they don't want you showing all of that. They against that. So you can't have it on another page, and then you can't have it in your bio. Yes, TikTok is strongly, strongly against that right about now. So they've been against it now for the last couple of months till they don't want. My dad is doing all right, but anyway, I'll come back on here later on. So you can just catch me on the live. So I thank y'all for tuning in and coming in for a minute.